Good. Good.
Can you tell me what you think is different between my two side relaxed? Because I feel like that side looks better than this, so I'm not too sure what I'm doing differently. It's kind of tough to see if I need to like turn more or what.
Bring that back shoulder towards me more. Now exhale into your oblique. Right there. What's up, bro?
Yeah, there it is. That's better.
Good. Row and blow.
It's blow in or breathe in when I do this.
Blow out as you row, and then take a big breath in as you open up to pick up your chest. Boom. Hold. Good. Right there. That's perfect.
Alrighty, what's going on, guys? It's been a little while since I posted. I think since like Thanksgiving was the last one, so maybe like 2.5 months ago. But hope everyone's been well. Just basically I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update, what's been going on and everything. Obviously, the title is a lot of new stuff going on, so pretty exciting. First off, yeah, I think I talked about it in my last video, but I am in prep now, and I'm going to do a show or multiple shows this year, sometime probably around like late summer, early fall. No like specific date is set yet, but basically where I'm at right now from the last point in the when I kind of showed you guys my physique, I was 205 at my heaviest, and actually first off I should probably say that also I have a new coach, or not really a new coach, but the coach I worked with for my last prep, AJ Morris. So he prepped me in 2021 when I competed and helped me get my pro card. And then after that, I kind of was just doing stuff by myself, coaching myself, but hired him again. And yeah, so basically the approach that, without getting into too much detail, the approach that we're kind of going with right now is get a lot of fat off with more of an aggressive cut at the beginning, which is kind of what we are almost done with now, the past couple months. And then kind of level off, actually, maintain for a little bit, not too long, but then during that time we'll finalize kind of what shows we're going to be looking at for this year, and then we'll head into prep shortly after that, and then kind of hit the ground running again with fat loss, obviously. So that's kind of the plan that he's kind of set out for me, and very, very excited to start working with him again. I've always loved to like kind of program myself and kind of coach my own self, but with prep, it's like I don't even with prep I'd rather just kind of give someone the reins and kind of just get me through it, because I overthink with myself. I overthink too much because I'll be looking at myself constantly every day and just playing mind games with myself. It's better for I think, in my opinion, for most competitors to have a coach. It can be done, but with self coaching. But I don't know, I think everyone's different, and for me, I do like to have someone looking after me. And I love AJ. Been following him for so long, and great guys. Check him out, AJ Morris. And other than that, that's kind of where we're at bodybuilding wise. Also, I think if you guys have saw my Instagram post, I'm now sponsored by a supplement company called MYPROTEIN. Very, very stoked to be with them. Very thankful. And yeah, they reached out to me a little bit ago and tried their stuff, and talked to them over there. Great people. So very, very thankful to them. And yeah, they have a lot of high quality supplements, and most like your basic stuff, protein, creatine, all that. And then they also sell clothes. So like what I'm wearing here, they have some pretty nice stuff on their website. So code BRINKZ will save you. I think they do like 40% off with my code, which is crazy because I don't know how they make money giving 40% off, but I think that's what it is. And I think even sometimes it goes higher than that. But if you want to support, you can always use my code there. And also a funny full circle moment really with them too is this was the first brand I ever, or my dad bought my first protein powder and creatine from. So back in like when I was, I guess like 13 or 14 years old, I remember asking him for some supplements, and this company was the first company that he bought some stuff for me for back when I was getting into it. So super dope. I mean, in full circle moment, like never would have thought, back then I would be now working for them. So super sick. And what else? My online coaching stuff is going super well now. That's what I've honestly been busy with the past couple months. Have some really good people I'm working with. And it's been awesome, honestly, to just see so many people change, not just physique-wise, but just mindset-wise and everything. It impacts, bodybuilding and like the lifestyle of how you become more disciplined impacts your entire life. So super cool to see, and it's been super fun to watch people grow and stuff. So that's been going on, and yeah, a lot of good stuff. So it's a big year for me. I have a lot of stuff planned, and I'm super excited. Like especially like I mean I literally like I set my goals for this year, and I set them back in like October because I was like just so excited for everything that's going on this year, and just cool to see now. So but I mean I do want to honestly I kind of thought about this the other day. I was thinking because this year specifically for me, I'm thinking like a lot of stuff is gonna happen. My bodybuilding prep and my growing my coaching business and new companies and stuff. It kind of got me thinking of like how even though that's like the idea this year is to do big stuff, 2022 and 2023, the past couple years, like it wasn't like that. It was I was almost going into it with a different mindset. Same idea of like I want to be the best and be successful and everything, but I was just you have to think long term. That's kind of what I want to get across to you guys is both of those years, the past couple years, it wasn't about like, okay, I want to make a whole bunch of money with my coaching. I want to go pro, or I want to have this company, It was me realizing and understanding that I have a lot of work to do to get to where I want to be, physique-wise, like building muscle-wise, and then knowledge-wise, with educating myself with coaching. And and like, you know, sponsorship stuff wise, like I actually have to post, and I can't just be like posting once a month and stuff. So I just realized that, you know, I have a lot of growing to do, maturing to do before I take on these take on these responsibilities. And yeah, that's what it's all about. But you know, I think we live in a world, or at least like our generation maybe, where everyone wants everything now. They want to be rich right now. They want to have their dream physique right now. But the reality is that's not how it works. It never will be. You know, you have to, like, whatever your goals are, whatever your passions are, it's great, but you have to set timelines, you have to set goals, and be realistic with yourself. And then it's all about just being consistent and patient. You know, big thing is those two that I always preach to, you know, the clients I work with too, is like consistency and patience. That's all it is. You have your goal in place. Now all you have to do is just be consistent with it, and also patient, because no matter what you're trying to do, be the best chef in the world, the best pilot in the world, or the best bodybuilder in the world, like, it's just gonna take time, you know? So I hope you guys, you know, kind of can get a little bit of, because you know, and especially like, you know, I know it can get frustrating a lot of times, just feeling like you're not where you should be, you know, but it's part of the process, right? You just have to go through the process to get there. And like for me personally, just speaking, like like now I'm just so excited this year, because the past couple years I dedicated it to becoming more knowledgeable and becoming more, you know, becoming a better coach and becoming a better bodybuilder for myself. And now it's kind of all coming to fruition this year. So it's super dope, but just understand that it takes time, you know. You know, in competitive bodybuilding, you know, competing year after year when you're super young, it's like you have to make some progress first, you know, and sometimes it does take a couple years, a few years to really put on that size. And then with obviously coaching, it's like, dude, I mean, I had hundreds of people sign up for my coaching 2 years ago, but I kept, you know, putting it off because, telling people, you know, I'd wait until I'm ready, because, you know, I just didn't feel like I was ready, right? And now coming into this year, I do feel like I'm at the place I need to be, you know, to be a good coach. So, and even sponsorship wise, you know, everyone wants a sponsorship, but it's like I was getting, you know, reached out to all the past like year or so, you know, by big companies, but just always turning them down. Not necessarily because there was anything wrong with them, just because more so just I knew like I can barely even post for my other like clothing sponsor, YOUNGLA. I was like, so how am I gonna take on another sponsor and post more stuff? You know, just being understanding where I'm at, like, and it's okay to just kind of wait, reevaluate, and then plan for things, right? But yeah, moral of what I'm basically trying to say is, you know, it doesn't have to happen overnight, and it shouldn't, you know. The process of it taking a while and being patient and consistent with it is the beautiful part about being, you know, becoming good at anything or successful at anything. So take it day by day, but also just remember, it's all about consistency. And you know, and this is kind of where I want to leave you guys off with is, I've realized, like, with, you know, as I've gotten older, I've realized, you know, most things in life are pretty simple. It's really just like, maybe with like the exception of like becoming a doctor and shit, but most like professions and stuff is like, it's mostly like simple stuff, especially like with bodybuilding too. It's like simple things. It's just, you just have to do it, right? You just have to be consistent with it, and like eventually, you know, it'll come into place. But that's all it is. That's the biggest thing I think most people struggle with everything, is just being consistent with that one thing. Even like with the jobs that I worked before, when I graduated ASU and with a business degree, and the jobs I had after, I was like, this is all just like simple stuff. It's just like doing it, you know. But yeah, that's all it is. So remember, it doesn't matter where the fuck you're at. It matters where you're gonna be. So that's basically it. I think that's all I wanted to talk about, but a lot of big stuff coming. I will be posting 2 to 3 times a week, or not 2 to 3 times a week, 2 to 3 times a month on YouTube. Yeah, very excited to share this journey with you guys through this bodybuilding prep. So hope you guys all have a great day, and go be a fucking beast today. See you guys.